I'm excited to announce Mrs. Debbie Wood as CC McNeely's 23-24 Classified Employee of the Year. Mrs. Wood has been at CC McNeely for over 12 years supporting students. Her dedication to our school and students is unmatched. For this reason, Mrs. Wood is an invaluable member of our kindergarten team, bringing warmth, dedication, and a genuine love for children to her role. Her engaging read-aloud sessions foster a love of reading while sparking their imaginations. Beyond her instructional support, Mrs. Wood excels in building lasting relationships with our students, creating a nurturing environment where each student feels valued and understood. You will often observe her on the floor, connecting with students, reminding them of skills, or taking a walk with a friend who just needs a minute. Because of this commitment to each student, they are able to engage in learning. Her positive impact on our school community is truly immeasurable, making her a role model in the lives of the children she supports every day. Thank you, Mrs. Wood, for making kindergarten such a wonderful experience for all of our students. Congratulations again on being CC McNeely's 23-24 Classified Employee of the Year.
It is my honor to recognize and introduce Natalie Pitts, GES Employee of the Year. Natalie is a leader. She can multitask and solve problems like a champ. She can do so many things at once, and yet she will always stop what she is doing to focus on the needs of the person who is asking her for something. She always takes time to listen to others. Natalie stays after hours on a regular basis to make sure every detail is buttoned up before she leaves. Even though she is busy beyond belief, she makes time to support others. She is helpful, thorough, and pays attention to the details. She can address those hard conversations with parents, staff, and students in the most professional way. She is selfless. Natalie is a learner. A colleague describes her this way: if Natalie doesn't know something, she figures it out. She'll Google it, YouTube it, make phone calls, and ask questions. She's a go-get-'em employee. Honestly, she's the only person I've ever worked with that watches school safety TikTok videos for ideas. Natalie is a very personable person. Natalie's kind and welcoming demeanor make her a person that students and families feel comfortable talking to when they enter GES. She is the perfect person to be one of the first faces you meet and see when you come to GES. Natalie always has a smile on her face and a positive attitude. She makes time for every person. Here are some Natalie nuggets. She was the check-in, check-out person for a first grader. She even attended his soccer game on a Saturday. That made his day. She created a basket full of treats for the UPS and FedEx workers when they delivered things to our school. She created ways to thank our substitutes for coming and to keep them returning. Last year, she pushed a stroller around our office to keep a baby from crying while mom registered her child. Another nugget, she stays and volunteers her time working with our PTSO, even though her students have graduated and gone on to college. And they didn't even attend GES. Lastly, here's what colleagues said about Natalie Pitts. She makes running the office look easy, but I see the background work she does, and she is simply the best. Natalie genuinely cares about the students and staff at GES. And finally, Natalie gives her job her all and more. She takes pride in her work and will do whatever is needed to make sure that the staff and students are taken care of. Please help me in recognizing my friend and colleague, Mrs. Natalie Pitts, as the GES Employee of the Year.
Renee Smith is our distinguished classified employee, and let me tell you a little bit about her. She does so much for our school. She is kind, caring, accommodating, and professional in all of her interactions. She's always open to new ideas and ways to help and support staff and students. Renee is selfless and hardworking. She is someone you can always count on. Whenever you don't know an answer, she will find it. Renee is a shining star, and we are so lucky to have her at Jacks Valley Elementary School as our media tech.
Minden Elementary School would like to honor Casey Zink as our Distinguished Support Staff for the 2023-2024 school year. Casey is one of the first people you see as you walk into MES. She is personable, kind, helpful, and polite. When things get hectic in the office, as they often can, Casey remains calm and listens to give whatever support is needed at that time. Casey is also dedicated and hardworking. Even though Casey was new to the head secretary position, she quickly became a key component to the daily running and all the behind-the-scenes work at MES. Truly, the school would not run as smoothly without her. One of Casey's best qualities is how she takes initiative. She is able to see things in a very organized way, so if something does not seem efficient or streamlined, she will work to make it that way. Casey devoted her first year to building connections with students, staff, families, substitute teachers, and community members who entered MES. We are so grateful for all Casey does to support us all. Casey is very deserving of the nomination as our 2023-2024 Distinguished Support Staff of the Year. Thank you, Casey, for all of your hard work.
I am thrilled to introduce Greg Morales as the Pinion Hills Elementary School Classified Employee of the Year. I have never had an employee in their first year at our site be voted by his peers as the Employee of the Year. He has had an immediate impact on every person in this building, staff, students, families. He is so focused, so motivated, and so driven to have the best outcomes for staff, for kids, and for families. His whole motivation is to be supportive, to be there for any needs that need to be met, and to have a personal touch with every human being. I'm so thankful that Greg is a part of our campus, a part of our staff, a part of our school family, and we are so fortunate to have him, and we look forward to another great year with Greg Morales on our team.
Robin Crittenden is Scarcelli's Distinguished Support Staff for the 2023-24 school year. Robin is a distinguished employee in every way. She is a leader as a paraprofessional in the Scarcelli Comprehensive Life Skills Program and is a positive role model for all employees at our school. Robin brings calm, joy, and high expectations to the class. She arrives early each day to help set up the classroom and ensure that materials are prepared and in place for staff and students. She knows each student well and is a calming presence when a student is in crisis. She's always ready to assist colleagues in any way possible, and often when others are unsure of how to handle a situation, Robin is at the ready with experienced advice and assistance. Robin is the coworker that all supervisors and colleagues dream of, and we are so lucky to have her here at Scarcelli. Congratulations, Robin.
Zephyr Cove Elementary would like to honor Theo Denson as the Distinguished Support Staff for the Year. His colleagues recognize that he is always on time for work and oftentimes early. Additionally, Theo is always willing to stay late when needed, including assisting at Wattel with their needs, including sporting events. Theo performs all his daily duties with a perfectionism that is to be admired. When Theo took over as head custodian, he had very little experience. Over the last year, he has risen to the occasion to learn and perform his duties to an exceptional level. Theo is well liked by the students at the school, even though he supervises them constantly, and that is not in his job description. When Theo is in the cafeteria during breakfast and lunch, he's monitoring student behavior as well as performing his tasks, unless an emergency calls him away. The world, as well as Douglas County School District, needs more people just like Theo. Congratulations, Theo.
I'm delighted to recognize someone who's made a tremendous impact on our school community, Angelina Wolf, a paraprofessional at CVMS. Angelina embodies kindness, care, teachability, and consistency in everything she does. She works so well with our students, building solid relationships and using a variety of strategies to help them thrive. From the moment she started working with our students, we all noticed something special. Her students receive 100% of her attention, and her ability to connect with them is nothing short of magical. I think it's safe to say we have a true student whisperer in our midst. She knows just how to make her students smile, no matter the challenge. But Angelina isn't just a pro at working with students, she's also our resident Spirit Day superstar. Every single Spirit Day, without fail, Angelina shows up in full costume, going all out with the most amazing outfits. Whatever the theme, she was in it to win it, bringing a little extra joy and fun to our school. On top of all that, Angelina is incredibly professional and a fantastic communicator. She has a bright future ahead of her, and we are so lucky to have her as part of a team. Angelina, your dedication and passion has made a lasting difference in the lives of your students. Thank you for everything you do.
It is my pleasure to recognize Jason Berry as the Pawalou 2023-24 Classified Employee of the Year. I've never worked with a custodian with such dedication to not only his job, but to the students of the school. Jason makes it a point to create positive relationships with students. Jason gets to know students' names as well as details about their lives that he then remembers and uses as a means to engage them on a daily basis. Many of Jason's favorite students are our most difficult and challenging. For many of these students, Jason becomes a mentor, helping them navigate middle school life by encouraging them to make good decisions that will positively impact themselves as well as those around them. Students know they can seek Jason out, and he will always take the time to listen to them. In fact, on more than one occasion, I have watched as students become Jason's shadow during lunch, talking with him and just hanging out with him because those students feel that Jason is one of the adults on campus that they can trust. And believe me, it is not easy to gain the trust of a middle school student. Because Jason goes so far above and beyond his job description, it is no wonder that he is the 2023-24 Pawalou Classified Employee of the Year. Congratulations, Jason.
Our support staff employee of the year at Douglas High School is consistent and kind. She goes out of her way to educate herself on issues that are pertinent to her role as our campus safety monitor. She is the cheerful voice greeting students in the hallway, building relationships and building a sense of community. She is an example of how to maintain expectations in a kind and caring way while still building rapport and creating connections with our students. She is dedicated to our school and our community. She puts her whole heart into serving the students in our hallways and is a constant encouragement to her colleagues. Our students have clearly expressed to me how they love her and how they will miss her. Congratulations to the retiring, the legendary DHS Support Staff Employee of the Year for 23-24 school year, Leah Morgan. Congratulations, Leah.
Whitell High School would like to recognize Pam Armstrong as our Distinguished Classified Staff of the Year. Pam is extremely reliable and wears many hats in our building. She supports our students, teachers, staff, and administration on a daily basis. Her organizational skills, attention to detail, and efficiency in handling tasks have made her invaluable to the smooth operation of our school. Her positive attitude and willingness to assist wherever needed creates a welcoming environment to all people. Pam is a person that takes the initiative to get things done. She's a self-starter and isn't afraid to work. Pam has taken on many of the athletic eligibility duties, to include the 3-week grade checks. However, she does these weekly. This may seem like overkill, but her weekly contact with students and parents has greatly reduced our athletic eligibility issues. Pam's dedication, enthusiasm, and professionalism truly set a high standard for all of us. Her commitment to excellence does not go unnoticed and is greatly appreciated. For these reasons, we have chosen Pam as our Classified Staff of the Year for Whitell High School.
Ms. Stacy Roberts has been selected as the Distinguished Support Staff at Aspire Academy High School for the 2023-2024 school year. Ms. Roberts is an instructional para-educator at Aspire Academy High School. Ms. Roberts goes above and beyond for our students. The students find her approachable and patient. She has earned student trust by consistently encouraging and guiding students to learn and succeed on their courses. She has supported extracurricular activities this year, especially helping us get our prom set up. She organized our prom and helped create a memorable and good-looking experience for our students. She brings in crafts for our kids and treats for our teachers. The students enjoy playing with her through many of the fun activities in PE at the community center. Students know that she is a capable archer because she has scored many hits on our students with the foam arrows she launches at them. She is also not afraid to jump into a dodgeball game and have fun with high school students. Her connection with students and staff make her a great choice as Distinguished Support Staff for Aspire.
Miss Stacy Chamberlain is the Distinguished Support Staff Employee of the Year for the School Nutrition Program. Stacy has worked for the Nutrition Department for 3 years and has been the Nutrition Manager for the better part of that time. She excelled in her newly appointed position, especially at a time where volume of meals served was skyrocketing. She jumped in with both feet and flourished. Jacks Valley Elementary Schools started serving more breakfast than all the other elementary schools and middle schools. Stacy's personality pairs perfectly for this position. She is bubbly and high energy, and the best part is she is passionate about serving nutritious meals to Jacks Valley students. She often will join students in the cafeteria for a meal or just a quick conversation because she understands their experience matters, and she sparks up these conversations with all of her customers, whom she all knows by name. Jacks Valley serves the highest percentage of overall enrollment amongst all elementary schools throughout Douglas County, and Stacy has been instrumental in the success experienced in both our program and at Jacks Valley. Stacy is one of those individuals that lights up a room. She makes the hours fly by. She brings joy to the Jacks Valley kitchen. She makes everyone around her better just by knowing her. It was an easy choice in selecting Stacy Chamberlain as our Distinguished Employee of the Year for School Nutrition. Without question, she is very deserving of this recognition, and we are super excited for her. Congratulations, Stacy.
Hello, DCSD. This is Bill Blumenthal. Our nominee for the Distinguished Employee of the Year for the Facilities Department is Eric Pachenko. Eric has worked for DCSD for 12 years. He started as a custodian at Whitell High School, where he worked for a year, and then he was promoted to a head custodian at Zephyr Cove in March of 2014. Then he was promoted again to head custodian 3 on April of 2023 at Douglas High School, where he currently works. He went from our smallest to our biggest school this last year, taking on a tremendous challenge. Eric received many recognitions and accolades when he worked as the head custodian at Zephyr Cove. The most memorable recognition was during the 2016-2017 school year when Eric received the Employee of the Year for Zephyr Cove and the overall Classified Employee of the Year for DCSD. During this past year, Eric has done an outstanding job improving the work culture at DHS and in building positive relationships with students and staff. You can routinely see him interacting with students and encouraging them to do their best in the school and in their personal lives. As a head custodian, Eric leads by example and works alongside his crew and is flexible with the staff to find a workable solution for any of the many situations that come to him daily that he addresses with a friendly and positive attitude. Eric goes out of his way to make students feel safe and ensures the campus is safe and clean and fun to learn. His ongoing care for students, staff, and the school, as well as many other reasons, are why we chose Eric Pachenko as our Facilities Department Distinguished Employee of the Year for the 23-24 school year. Thank you.
We are all here tonight to celebrate some top-notch employees, and it would be remiss of me not to toot the Transportation Department's horn for this year's exemplary employee, Equipment Mechanic Mr. Wade Raspberry. The definition of exemplary is worthy of imitation and commendable. Wade is such an employee that any supervisor would gladly clone his work ethic, his professionalism, and his sense of humor, just to name few of his qualities that were worthy of imitation. Wade is a disciplined individual who proudly served his country, and he has brought that orderliness to the district for 18 years. He is a very wise employee who knows there is more to the job than just procedures, but also the reason why the job exists, and uses that knowledge to create a better work environment for himself, his coworkers, and the ultimate reason, the students' safe transportation to and from school. For Wade, there are no shortcuts. He prides himself on doing a thorough job. Safety is an utmost priority for him. He gives his all and won't stop working if there is a task to be completed. Wade also believes in being part of the team. He's formed great relationships inside and outside of this shop. He has a good attitude that is infectious and is always willing to help anyone and everyone. As a senior mechanic, Wade's coworkers look up to him, even if he doesn't always see himself in a leadership role. He is a coach and a mentor, yet doesn't utilize that role as one of power, but more of one knowing that the knowledge shared is the true power. He himself always wants to grow his knowledge and craft and wants to learn new ways to repair and diagnose issues. But one cannot be all work and no play. Wade is an avid music aficionado. You can often find him in the shop playing air guitar to 80s rock, or singing 70s ballads into the air hose like he's the lead singer in front of a stadium full of fans. He is one to stun you with random facts out of the blue or quotes from comedy movies. And if you want to know about the gold standard, Wade's your man. Wade is the real deal and indeed an exemplary employee. His morals, ethics, dependability, integrity, and a sense of responsibility make him one of the chosen ones, and Fleet Maintenance is beyond appreciative of the contribution Wade has made to the Transportation Department and DCSD. So Wade, we appreciate you, we thank you, you deserve this. Thank you.
Tandy Erickson is our outstanding administrative secretary at the district office in Education Services Department. As the recipient of this year's District Office Support Staff of the Year award, she has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to excellence in all aspects of her work. Tandy's exceptional organizational skills are evident in her flawless planning of our district forum for all employees. She ensures that every detail is covered, fostering a seamless and engaging event for all of the participants. Her dedication to the Professional Development Center further supports the growth and learning of staff members across our district. Tandy is a team player. We have experienced a lot of turnover in the district office over the past year, and Tandy always steps up and helps wherever needed. Not only is Tandy detail-oriented and a skilled problem solver, but her warm and friendly demeanor makes her a joy to work with. Her enthusiasm and passion for her job is inspiring, and we are incredibly fortunate to have her as a part of our team. Congratulations, Tandy, on being named District Office Support Staff of the Year. Your hard work and dedication are truly appreciated, and we look forward to your continued success in the years to come.